Hello everybody, welcome back to Stumpy Grump's Scale Speed Shop, where today's video will be the unveiling of the NYS Modeling Pro Street Group Build kit that I did. A refresher, I did the AMT 1967 Chevelle Pro Street kit. I did it in a clear blue with ghost flames. I'll talk a little bit about the process during the reveal video, and I will also have a tutorial video on how I did the ghost flames, how I went about doing them in a couple days after this one. I also managed to get another tutorial done about how I did deep dish rims, how I made some custom deep dish rims for this one. So not only did I complete the build, but I got a couple of tutorial videos out as well. So awesome. Hopefully you guys watch them or will watch them and get some use out of them. Enough of that, I guess. We'll get things turned around and let's check this thing out. Okay guys, so here it is, the AMT 1967 Chevelle SS Pro Street for the NYS Modeling Pro Street Group Build. This one was painted in Tamiya X23 clear blue. I cleared it with Createx UVLS 4050 gloss. Okay, now what I did was I used Lazy Modeler generic travel small flame mask. Okay, and I made ghost flames. So I painted the body a base of Shuttle Art Flash Black, and then I put on the masks and I painted the flames in Chroma Molten Metal Silver to give it that contrast to break out the ghost flames. A little more subtle, you can barely see them on there, but in person you can see them a little bit better on the hood and on the sides here. I'll get you a closer look in a little bit, but you can barely see them. A little more subtle than I wanted, but you know, ghost flames are pretty subtle. So that's what I did. I will have a tutorial up in a couple of days of my process for doing this, okay? So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I explain things well and you can get something out of it. Really dig this color though, with the clear blue, even just over the flash black. You know, really striking color, let alone the ghost flames that I have on there. The wheels and tires, I used the kit tires, but what I did was I had a set of wheels from Morgan Automotive Detail Mad Modeling, these Pro Stars. I had the fronts and the backs were a little deeper, but not as deep, not Pro Street deep. So once again, I have a tutorial out already on this one. A lot of you guys have probably already seen it on how I did these Pro Stars. I just cut the backs of the kit wheel off and cut the back of the rosin wheel there off and swapped them out. And I used the ring, the Pro Street ring, with the Pro Star Mad Modeling wheels. So pretty simple process. If anybody thinks of doing it, I know there's other ways of doing it, but that's just give you the tutorial of how I did it. Just show you that. Pretty simple and easy. Pretty fun to do too. The trim there is bare metal foil. I just did the front windshield and the back window. I didn't want to do the door trim or anything like that. I just thought it gave it a clean look with just the front and rear trim chromed. But pretty much, you know, mostly box stock. I'll talk about the engine and stuff in a little bit here of what I used in the exhaust of what I used there. Let me get my camera off the stand and see if I can give you a better shot of the ghost flames as it comes around here. Hopefully you can see them there. They're pretty subtle, but they're pretty cool looking, I think. Really, really cool. And there you go. There's the side exhaust coming out. Really a fun kit to build, it really is. Some details that you can use for, as you see, the other side exhaust. Just some nice detailing that you can use. I'll show you in the interior real quick there when it comes up, but lots of neat things you can do to add extra detail to it. Okay, so we see underneath, you see the Iceman Collections headers leading into the 1/8 inch aluminum tubing, exhaust, and scratch built mufflers. Check out my tutorial on how I do my mufflers. And then we go to the exhaust outlets. And we have the Pro Street rear end and tires. And the wheelie bars, all kit except for the headers and the exhaust. I did outline the brake lines and fuel lines a little bit as best as I could. Just use a pencil for that. Taking a look into the engine compartment, you see the air cleaner and the intake, I should say, the air cleaner intake and carburetor from Iceman Collections. This is the spare that I got when I bought my 572 engine. I bought the one that had single 4-barrel or dual 4-barrel option. You can see the ghost flames on top of the fenders there. And the Axle coil I got on eBay. I'll leave a link in the description for that. Everything else is kit here. Iceman Collections headers, of course. I mentioned that a couple of times, but just some detail painting otherwise outside of the spark plugs and the coil and stuff. Okay, moving around to the interior, and we have another shifter that I got from eBay. Once again, I'll link that in the description. Everything else is the kit. Steering wheel, seats, roll cage, everything's kit. Door panels, the window cranks and door handles I hand painted in Molotow chrome. We'll move around to the other side. And I'll try to zoom in once again on that shifter. Really nice shifter. I really like those. I had to hand paint the gauges. You get circular gauges, but it's rectangular gauges on the dash, so couldn't really use them. Can't really see it too well there. There it is, but I did use embossing powder for the carpet. And we'll go to the back seat where you can see the kit supplied back seat panel there with the Chevrolet and the bow tie. The bow tie, outline bow tie, is Molotow chrome, or not Molotow chrome, bare metal foil. I bare metal foiled that bow tie. And once again, you see the roll cage and the seats. Like I said, overall, this is a pretty decent kit to build. The issues that I had with it were mainly self-inflicted because I used the different wheels and changed them up a little bit. I don't know if the rear setup is good as it's supposed to. I showed you the engine, what I did with that. The intake, the carburetor, and the air cleaner, no biggie, didn't cause any issues. I did have to grind underneath the hood to get it to fit a lot better. But with the headers and stuff, because I used the kit headers for something else, it kind of threw things off there. I had to do some finagling. I put grooves in the cross member for the exhaust pipes to go through, and I did have to use the custom exhaust because I used the kit exhaust for something too, complete kit exhaust for something else. But still a pretty good look with the Iceman Collections headers, the 1/8 inch aluminum tubing. I'll show you the package. It's just K&S Precision Metals round aluminum tube. You get 3 pieces, right around 3.2 millimeters, which is 1/8 of an inch. And you know, they're pretty long. If I can measure them out here, they're a foot long, 12 inches. So you get 3 of them, you make quite a few exhausts with it. I'm gonna try pretty soon. I want to try some soldering for making exhaust. See if that bends a little bit better, a little bit truer, because a lot of kinks bend in that. You can see in the reflection down there. But fun kit to build. I do recommend it. A lot of you guys have already built it and done things with it. You can use the chassis, the Pro Street tub in the back, cut it off and meld it on to another chassis and make a Pro Street car out of pretty much anything. So pretty versatile. I might pick another one up at Hobby Lobby to either do or just do that with, or maybe even 2, you know, for the price. Pretty decent price. But highly suggested kit, highly recommended. Goes together really good from AMT in round 2. Just really nice. Really happy with how it turned out. I wish I had another one to do. I have an idea, kind of do a series of these things. So I got that bouncing around in my head. And I also do have the Chevelle version of the kit too, the Chevelle 67 Chevelle. That maybe I'll get to, maybe I won't soon. I'll definitely get to it. So that's it. Thanks for watching Stumpy Grump's Scale Speed Shop. Stay tuned for more content. Like I said, I have my Ghost Flame tutorial coming out, hopefully in a couple days after I post this. You saw my wheel tutorial, my deep dish rim tutorial. So thanks for the likes and the subscriptions, and keep on watching, keep on modeling.